Well, hello everybody, this is Joy. I'm back for my fourth update video. As I promised you all, I would keep you in the loop the best I can. These last few days have been pretty busy and jam-packed full of all kinds of activities for me. We just finished watching AGT, Ron and I, and I'm not going to give any kind of spoilers or anything like that, but we were pleased with the outcome. I hope you are too if you're a fan of the show. We also watched Big Brother, which this season has been pretty good, I have to say. Again, I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but who's on the block? That surprised me. What happened here the last few days? Well, as you can see, I'm down to the nasal prongs, regular kind that you go, so yeah, and round of applause for me on that. I'm down from the high flow oxygen, which is really good. Because, boy, does that ever dry out your nose, even though it is actually moisturized with water in another unit, it still can dry out your nose pretty dang badly. Well, so can the prongs, actually. I had a hair wash today, so I feel really good. You should see the way they wash your hair in the hospital. Are you playing BTO? My husband's on the computer here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had a hair wash today. What they do is they bring this cap. It just fits right over your head, and it's heated up in a special machine, and they leave it on your head and they massage and everything. So my hair feels really soft, and I'm happy about that because, boy, there's nothing like a good hair wash, is there? I had a nap today. Apparently I was singing in my nap. I'd love to have known what it was that I sang, but I can't sing anyway, so it doesn't matter. I have an ultrasound that is scheduled. I've been having a lot of pain on my right-hand side, which is the incision side. I have a vacuum seal on it, and it goes from the top of the scar, which is a hockey stick-shaped scar, goes from the top all the way down and all the way over to the side. It's sealed with black vacuum tape type of stuff. And what it does is it gets in there and it takes out any vestiges of last minute oozing or secretion or anything like that. And to be quite honest, there's hardly been anything at all. So tomorrow they're going to review it, and they will either leave it on or they will take it off, depending on what they know to be right. So I'm going to leave it completely into their hands. I have been walking with the aid of my walker and either a physiotherapist or my husband. Today I walked all the way out almost to the nurse's station, which I know doesn't seem very much, but with hepatopulmonary syndrome, that is actually a great deal of work. By the time I got back to my room, I was very tired, and I had to sit in my chair and try to recover. And deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in order to bring up my oxygen level, which is measured by a little meter that is put on my finger. I go anywhere from 79 if I've been out walking. That's what I was when I came back to my seat. Anywhere up to 91, 92, which is out of 100. And 91 and 92, they're really pleased with, because I mean, that's a very, very hard unit for me to reach. So it looks like I'm doing pretty good. We are down to doing our own pills now. So they'll bring them in a great big, what looks like a shoebox. They're already in their own plastic packets, and we have to put them into a cup and have the nurse double check them, and then they're put into the cup. See, this is 8 p.m. cup. I have life-enhancing drugs that need to be taken at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. They are anti-rejection drugs, along with all kinds of other types of things that are going to keep me alive. I would guesstimate I take about 60 plus pills a day. That's a lot of pills, I know, it is. But without them, I mean, I would die, so I have to have them. But we're doing those now, Ron and I together. I'll read out whatever the pill's name is, he'll find it and then put it into the cup. And it seems to be working quite nicely all the way along there. We got some very good news today, Ron and I. On Friday, we're going to be having a meeting with the outpatient transplant clinic. And that'll take place up here in my room. I have to say, still private room because I don't have a roommate. And it'll take place up here. And they're going to let us know what we can expect going forward once we move out of this room and into the place where we will be staying, which still hasn't been solidified yet because we don't know when I'm going to be getting out. Hepatopulmonary and a liver transplant together, you have not one but two different things to monitor all the time. So we have two teams of people who come up here constantly, and sleep aid people and pain management people, and I mean the list goes on and on. Physiotherapy, it's just, there are so very many people who come in this room on a daily basis. Like I'm talking a dozen or more people come to see me. I'm more popular than I thought. Let's see. That was my nurse being paged. Excuse me. Overall, I would have to say that I'm actually doing quite well. I'm pleased with my progress, as is my doctor's. I do have a little bit of color in me here. I can see that's not fake color. That's really real color. I feel like a clown. I feel really flushed. But it's nice to have rosy cheeks rather than to have, just very pale pallor like I had before. I want to let you guys know that if you don't want to watch these update videos here on Facebook, Ron and I have started a YouTube channel, and the name of it is Joy's Journey. Again, the name is Joy's Journey. There is another YouTuber that is also called Joy's Journey, but I do not have 1,000 followers. I think I have 3, so it'll be pretty easy to find mine. Plus, there's a picture of yours truly on there. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to find when you get down to it. If you don't know how to use YouTube, it's very simple. It's free, first of all. Just in case anyone of you don't use it and have never used it, all you have to do is go to Google or whatever your search engine is and put in YouTube, which is all one word, and it'll send you right there. You can create an account of your own if you want to, which I think is probably a really good idea because it will allow you to visit other accounts really easily. Now from there, you just put in the search at the top of YouTube, you'll put in Joy's Journey, and it'll come up right underneath that. You'll see a picture of me. You click on that, and that is how you will find my YouTube channel. I'm also sharing these update videos there, so it's up to you. Wherever you want to watch it is perfectly fine. I like YouTube as a platform myself because I actually follow quite a fair few YouTubers. I like Disney videos, the Disney bloggers. I don't know if any of you out there watch them, like the Tim Tracker and Paging Mr. Morrow, the Disney Food Guide. I like them all. They come out with great content. Because Ron and I have been to Disneyland and World several times with the children, it's of great interest to me, and I find it fun. I hope someday to return. I don't know that I will, but I hope so. Let's see what else is new. I can't think of anything new. That's about it. That's quite a fair few things that have been going on around here. Like I said, I still have nobody in my other bed space, I guess you would call it, in here. So it's like having a private room, which is really, really nice. I have my beautiful views out my windows, and I love to sit here and just look out the window and find out what's going on, and people hustling and bustling and getting coffee and stopping and hugging each other on the stairs, and people going home for the first time. maybe a very long time. They might have had a long, long struggle in here. It's hard to say. But people watching is a fascinating thing for me. I've always enjoyed it. It's just something I do. I think that's really pretty much everything that I have to say right now. I do want to talk to you, though. I want to talk to you, the one who's watching this right now. I'm very grateful that you are following me and that you care enough to follow me, to find out what is going on in my life with my journey with the hepatopulmonary and liver transplant. That means so much to me. I wonder if you really know how much that does mean. It means you care. It means you're interested in my day-to-day. Sometimes I'll speak about news topics. Sometimes I'll just have things to tell you about, like I did today, about things that are going around me and happening with me and all kinds of different things. But your interest in my life, it kind of blows me away a little bit. That people out there, my friends, and of course my family, who are so vested in my journey, that it can't help but warm my heart. It's a wonderful thing to experience. I'm interested in all of you, and I would like you, this is my Facebook challenge of the day, to write down in the comments section something that happened to you in the last few days. It could be something fun. It could be something that maybe you need prayers for, that my other Facebook friends, I'm sure, will gather together and pray for you if you need it. It could be just something that's happened of, interesting take on what you think about the whole royal business that's going on, with the funeral coming up and whatnot. For us, the funeral is going to be at 2 o'clock in the morning. Wow, I don't know. I don't know that I'll be up to see that on Monday night, but you never know. I might. It's hard to say. But I do want to thank you. And I really mean it. From the heart. From my heart, I speak to you. As you always know, I speak from my heart. I don't know how to be any other way. People have called me genuine. Okay, I'll take that. That's a nice compliment. But it's how I am. Oh, and people are asking me if my name is Joyce. No, my name is Joy. Just Joy. I have a sister-in-law whose name is Joyce, and you may see her in the comments section every once in a while. And if you do, drop by and say hi to her, because she's a wonderful person. And I'm sure she'll say hi back to you. It's been a good day. I'm glad you shared it with me. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I look forward to my next update video. 13 minutes in. Yeah, I did it again. Oh well. I love you. We'll talk again soon, okay? Good night, everyone.